If you are on this video, you are most likely a first-time mom and you are here to know what and what you should buy, especially when you're on a budget for your baby without having to spend money on things that are necessarily not useful. The next thing are clothes hangers. Like, you need to get a clothes hanger. I don't like drying baby clothes on the general wire, what do they call it, clothes rope, whatever that people need, dry clothes. So you might want to get a little small baby hanger. If you don't have the money to buy this type of baby hanger, you can actually buy this type to dry your baby clothes. Of course, I need to wash it every day, so you don't really need to dry so much. Okay, so the next thing is a baby clothes wardrobe. Yeah, very important, because you want to keep your baby's clothes away from all the roaches and all that stuff, and you can't just keep them anywhere. So a baby wardrobe is fine. Then a baby trolley. Now, I have a baby wardrobe and a baby trolley. I bought both. Right now, let me tell you what I'm doing with the trolley. I converted the trolley into a rack in my kitchen, because really the wardrobe could take, I converted the top layer of the wardrobe into to put the things that were in the trolley, a cream and all that stuff, and then I used the rest for clothes. Shikena. I didn't need that much. The next thing is feeding bottles and a sterilizing unit. If you're going to be bottle feeding, now if you're working and you know that you're going to be resuming work as soon as not long after you put to bed, you might want to buy feeding bottle sets so that when you express your milk, you can always have them. And then sterilizing unit. I got Milton tablets so that I could use to sterilize. Now, if you cannot afford a proper sterilizing, this is what you do. Get a clean, transparent bucket, a new transparent bucket, and all you just have to do is boil water and drop the Milton tablets in it. Put your baby feeders in there, and after a while, be ready to use. So you don't really need sterilizing it if you can't afford it. If you can, go ahead and do that. Then the next thing is the kettle. Yeah, you need a kettle. Don't go using the kettle used to boil egg and use to boil those things to boil baby's water for bathing and all that stuff. And you might, if you're going to be doing breastfeeding with water, you might want to boil the water there. So you want just, all I'm trying to say is get a kettle exclusively for your baby's needs, for your baby's water. Nothing else. No more, no less. Electric kettle if you can. A normal stove kettle if you can't. Baby shawls. Yeah. Let me tell you something about shawls. You really don't need them. Don't buy them in excess. Just buy one. Maybe one white. If you are going to be doing name ceremony, one shawl you use for the name ceremony, and then you would always use when you're going out. So you just use it and keep it. You have your receiving clothes and all that stuff that you can always use to wrap your baby when you're at home. So don't bother wasting your money. Naming ceremony wear. I don't even know why people spend money on this particular thing. I did too, but after that, I thought about it like this wasn't a good idea. Even if you're doing naming ceremony, it's still a newborn baby. You are definitely going to wrap up the baby, most likely in the shop. Nobody's going to see what the baby is wearing. It's not something they're going to put on makeup, are they? Yeah, so if you don't have the money to buy that, just do it with it. Look for a very nice overall or something that work for your baby. You're going to be wrapping him or her up anyways, not spending what's going to see it. Baby boots, socks, and all that stuff, very important. Baby formula. You might want to buy it before you put to bed, or you might want to buy it after you have put to bed, but that's just so that in case your breast milk doesn't come out in a couple of days after you have put to bed, you don't keep your baby hungry. Your baby can feed on formula while you're waiting for breast milk to finally show face. So when breast milk finally arrives in grand style, you can do away with the formula. But it's not a must to buy it before you put to bed. You can always buy it after you put to bed, but it doesn't hurt to have it at home. I bought mine before I put to bed, and my breast milk came out about, I think, the next day after I put to bed, so I just give it out. Yeah. The next thing is a comb set. Yes, we're going to the comb set, except you want to give it to that. You want to do that. Apart from that, you have to get a comb set because their hair is little tangles. You comb down, that's tangle again. And try to get a comb set that has big ones in it so that you can easily comb. You don't want to start dragging the baby's skull with one tiny comb. Kila's hair came very full. I had to be using big comb from when she was a baby, newborn. This big comb before I now use a small comb to actually smoothen it out. A baby bag. Is it that necessary? If you already have a bag at home that you can use to put your baby things when you're going for antenatal appointments and going out, no problem. If you do not, feel free to buy another one. You need a water flask. I bought 2. Second one is really not useful. Yeah. You need one big one, except you are formula feeding. If you're formula feeding, of course, you need a smaller one that you can carry along when you're going out. Apart from that, you just need a big flask for water, for keeping for bathing and all that stuff. That's all I could remember. If there's any other thing you think I missed out, please do not forget, just drop it down in the comment section. I'll be there reading. First time moms expecting your baby, you just put to bed, congratulations. I hope you found this video useful. Feel free to check out all my other videos and please kindly subscribe. Namaste.